Making kimchi. So what we're doing here is turning our cabbage, our Napa cabbage, into nice bite-sized chunks. Goes into our big blue food barrel here. And as we add a batch, we do this in layers and we salt it. And we want the salt and the water to meet each other, and the water is coming from inside the cabbage. And why do we do that? Because soupy kimchi sucks. So we're making saucy kimchi. It's got a nice texture, the flavor stays in your mouth, sticks to your good barbecue or your eggs, whatever you're eating it with. And we'll talk more about how we get kimchi that is saucy, not soupy, when we go into the pickle room. We're gonna pass Heidi, she's turning onions into kimchi sauce.
Yeah. Get it!
All right, this is where the magic happens. And I have slept in this room, if that's what you're wondering.
We sleep in our van, which is actually, well, yeah, it's similar. Oh, it's much cooler in here.
It's good for the back. The pickle green floor, I can just feel the good vibes coming out. So this room was made from recycled foam, which you guys thought was pretty cool, and we did too because it saved us money, and we reused something that was otherwise going into the trash.
Yeah.
We do that to keep our pickles, which are living in these barrels here, at an even temperature, and also to keep them at a temperature under 70 degrees. So fermentation can proceed along nicely.
Okay.
Like any good relationship, you need time, good ingredients, you know, and you need a good environment.
And a nice bedroom.
That's what we're providing, yeah. So the pickles are dreaming, and over here you can see how we make our kimchi sauce. I feel like I'm set up like Emerald. So this is ginger, and if you wanted our recipe, you could look closely, you'd see 925 grams. So we gram everything out for all our batches, and that's for consistency, number one. We don't want everything to be exactly the same. That's probably not possible using the kind of stuff we use. But also so that we can look and say, oh, if we go up or down, and we can understand why things change. So as much as we could say it's like an art, but really we think it's more like a craft. We're repeating a process over and over and just getting to know it better and improving how we do it.
Definitely.
All right. So when we talked about saucy kimchi, this is rice flour, really rice starch. So we start mixing this up when it's nice and cold with some cold water so it doesn't clump, and then we add hot water to really kind of wake the starch up. So that combined with the process of salting the cabbage leaves helps us get water out of the kimchi and make a very saucy kimchi. We use two different kinds of chili powder. This is the first one right here. And this is called gocharu. And this is from Korea. And you'll instantly see the difference in the two.
Oh yeah, it's a lot less fine.
Yeah. And the smell, like, you know, if you smell it.
Oh yeah.
It's got a really intense chili smell without the spicy smell.
Definitely.
No seeds in it.
It doesn't really like get your nose like some of the other chili
none of the burn.
Yeah.
Alright, so to make the rest of our sauce, so we have the ginger here. So for another batch we're working on, we've got our nice garlic. And the other ingredient, these are pasted sweet onions. We saw Heidi making these before.
Heidi in the other room. Nice.
Yeah. All this stuff taken together raw, kind of disgusting. A lot of sharp flavors.
Yep.
Secret ingredient, beer brewing byproduct. We make a kimchi that doesn't have any sort of meat in terms of fish or oysters. This is how we get that funky, zippy, good flavor.
Is meat a common part of the kimchi process?
It is.
Traditionally? Yeah.
Yeah, I've even seen kimchis made from tiny little crabs.
Oh, weird.
But yeah, oysters or anchovy sauce is a very common ingredient.
Yeah.
And we think those are great. There's just a lot of folks who don't want to eat that in our neighborhood. So one of the really cool challenges is to figure out how can we bring the funk without using the fish. Yeah. That's how we did it.
Funk without fish.
Funk without fish. Mustard greens. Okay. Beautiful color. These come from a local farm, Potomac Valley. And you can see it's pretty cool. They actually have some nice red ones mixed in there.
Oh yeah.
These are really bitey. So those add color and another flavor to the kimchi.
Cool.
All right, so I should take you out here and we'll see if Heidi's ready to show us sauce and finish kimchi.
It's so rainy and depressing.
Caitlin, take it away.
So this is the finished kimchi right here.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Is that soupy or or saucy? Well,
It's a little bit of both.
it's a little bit of both.
I would say it's pretty saucy.
Saucy?
Yeah.
And this is what our containers look like in the store.
Nice.
So you open it up.
You can smell it already.
Yeah, you can.
Well, what are the aromas?
Tangy.
Yeah.
Ginger.
It's so pretty.
Garlic.
Makes your mouth water.
Oh god.
Yeah, I would say that it's so pretty you don't want to eat it, but I've eaten it and I want to eat it. So.
Did you explain what number one sons, where they kind of came from?
Kimchi's a good product to explain what number one sons means. So mom is from Malaysia and she was Chinese, and the number one son, I'm the number one son. The family honor rests on him. And realizing what a horrible mistake that was to continue that tradition. I have 2 younger sisters, and they share in the responsibility, the honor, and the pride of what number one sons mean. And we actually consider everyone we work with, you guys are all sons too.
Aww.
This is the best.
So that's number one sons.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Some really incredible pickles. Some of the best, I mean, fermented pickles, best I've ever had.
No doubt.
Yeah. And where can you guys are working with Danielle at
Glenn's Garden Market in
Where else?
DuPont Circle in DC. We do a lot of local farmers markets with the Fresh Farms group.
Yep.
Smaller community markets, and we're really excited to start working with Washington Green Grocer. They deliver artisanal foods in the DC area.
Oh, awesome.
DC, Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware.
Oh yeah, and they actually, I think they go to Southern Virginia. But yeah, we'll see where this all takes us. We have great people, great farmers growing good stuff, and we're having a lot of fun.
Some saucy kimchi.
Hey, yes,
All
it
right.
is.